What's this? Yes, that is indeed a fact. Yes. There you go. This is Brian back for more Spacechem with no need for introductions. Eh, music off, please. Thank you. Now, for this, I'm going to do once again in parts because there's going to be multiple reactors. I just find it more convenient for myself and to speed things along. Okay, I just completed the first reactor. What it does is break up the bonds and send the uranium up to the particle accelerator and the hydrogen and oxygen over to a later reactor to be formed eventually to the hydrogen peroxide. Now, what I've done here is take the compounds and check to see, okay, does it have the radium on the bottom? Because if it does not, then we have a full complete HCO and it can be sent on. This took a little bit of fiddling. It wasn't too terribly difficult. It sinks, and then like usual, it debonds. Blue grabs it, red comes around, check again, and if so, does it one more time. And then when it's done, it heads over here. Now this took me a little bit more longer, believe it or not. Mainly because there's multiple possibilities and I had to wait for it to come over. But it's better to show what happens there through illustration. So there it is, heading down, grabs it, and it rotates, and says, okay, there's no more uranium. In this case, just debonds, sends out, and it drops and out. Now this one gets a little bit more complicated. It debonds, rotates, debonds again, and out. So that worked. And in the case of 2 uraniums, there it goes for that one. Down again for another pass. And yeah, this gets a little bit like, come on, hurry up, because it's just one. But I had to consider all possibilities, and this is still not that bad, especially since the later ones are supposed to be faster. But this one is always going to have to be fast, because if not, you are going to die. Like that. Now here is the second reactor. Now all it does is takes the hydrogen and oxygen and just split it out into 2 different pipes. And to keep things moving and flowing, I did it in parallel. Pretty simple, other than me trying to figure out exactly where to drop it in anticipation for the next reactor. And that's why I put this stuff down, made this, okay, this is where the output is going to be. And I'm thinking, okay, if blue holds, red can sink, bond, unsync, and then blue can just continue on its way. So these here are not necessary. I just put them there to help visualize what I'm going to be doing later. Let me go ahead and run it for you. And there's the 2 sinks to make sure they won't get into each other. Come on, let's go. There's, as you can see, it just sorts it out. Double speed since they're on parallel. Pretty simple. So, what's going to be next is, I don't know if I can form this in 1 reactor or 2. I still got 2 more reactors in my quota, so I'm thinking just going in and do it that way. Break this down to maybe hydrogen, oxygen, and then make my 4th reactor the final. And it doesn't have to be that shape. It's something similar to another puzzle we had, so I'm thinking of doing it that way. Okay, I created my 3rd reactor. It probably can be done with just 3 reactors, but since I want to keep things moving, I'm just gonna do it this way because I think this will be faster. Very simple. You just come in, bonds, and sends out. It's don't require much explanation. Just hurry up and get over there. Yeah, see, that's it. That's it. Not that complicated at all. So now just a matter of combining the 2 oxygens together. Okay, I hope I'm done. This is also fairly simple, though very tight. Just another again, red comes over, drops it, wait for blue to take its position, bonds it, and runs out. That's pretty much all it is, although it's going to take a while to wait for the particles to get here. Come on. So there's red going up with that one. Now blue needs to wait for his. Here it comes. And bonds and sends out. Very, very tight running. So, the question is, will I succeed? Let's find out now. Okay, that's a problem with this reactor. My sorter. Yeah. So let's just see what exactly happened here. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's it. Right there. We're having bad syncing. Gonna have to add another sync, don't I? This is gonna slow things down. Very much so. Because I want to keep this going as fast as possible. But I have to add 2 syncs, which again, I do not like doing this. I have to add 2 syncs to prevent a collision. It's going to slow down the whole process since these are parallel. But let's see if... let me just show you what I mean by... See, this now red is waiting. So while red is waiting, instead of waiting for an input, but I guess waiting for input means gonna lose time anyway. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Hey, that is not bad at all. Of course, I don't know how good it was since this is confidential. Okay, off to the next world. Nice to meet you. Oh, fusion. Never mind, this is Spacechem, this is fiction. I wonder if they ever do fission in the DLCs. Here's the story. And after you pause, so we need to get this cobalt from iron by fusing it with hydrogen. How are we going to do that? Find out next time on Spacechem. This is Patricio saying bye.